back to my channel. Today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a budget for Disneyland. As you guys know, and I've mentioned it a couple of times if you have been subscribed to me for a while, I'm going to Disneyland on Monday. So a lot of you guys enjoyed the budget that I did last time that I went to Disneyland. I think that was for like my birthday. So today I'm gonna go ahead and show you my other Disneyland budget. I'm gonna go 2 more times because my company had an amazing deal where you buy a 3-day Disney ticket for $160. And if you didn't know, just one park ticket is $160 in their peak day. So I was pretty excited about the deal that my company offered. So I went ahead and snatched one of those tickets for myself, so I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up, and you can see it right here. I do have my YouTube money right here. I'm not sure if I want to do the Disneyland right here because this is so you know, it's kind of distracting. So I think I am gonna flip the page over and just do my Disneyland budget over here, and I'm gonna do it on this side just because this can get annoying, especially if you have headphones on. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Erin Condren designer pen gel here. This literally has been a life changer. I don't know what is it, the fluidity, the like, it doesn't skip, and it's so like dark and vibrant. It makes me really happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these stickers up here. So I like this one. These are the Erin Condren ones. This is also an Erin Condren hardbound notebook. I do have affiliate links if you want to use them down below. You get $10 off your first purchase if you haven't bought anything from Erin Condren. But yeah, let me zoom you guys in right now, and let me put this little money sticker, because you know the Disney Kingdom parks are expensive and you need a budget, because if you go in there blindly, let's just be honest, you'll be spending insane amount. So Disneyland budget, let's go ahead. Now the only thing I'm not including on here is park tickets, just because I had bought those already. I'm gonna use Kina Prince Disney kitties. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her right over here. Just, you know, this is Disneyland budget. Beautiful. So I'm not gonna include park tickets because that was already bought, and you know, it was not budgeted for. That was like in a whole, you know, situation on itself. So but what I am gonna budget for is not admissions but parking. So the first thing I'm gonna do is parking. Parking is $25, but since I'm going with my sister, my contribution is $13. We did this last time and it worked out great. I did cash, she did card, so it can go both ways. We just decided to go ahead and split it. I did 13 just because she is driving me, so I was pretty excited. Hopefully it's another smooth transition, because last time we went it was just amazing. But also let me know if you guys want a vlog of it. I'm not sure if you guys enjoyed the other vlog, but you know, if you guys want one, I will film it. So that's it. That's the total that I need to get into, you know, their parking structure and whatnot. So this is it. This is what I need to pay and whatnot. So the next thing is, and one of the most major parts of the budget, is food. Now food, it varies with persons. I will tell you, this food budget is totally unnecessary, because you can bring snacks, drinks, food, anything you can think of that's from outside of the park, you can bring it in. They do not tell you you cannot. The only thing that they do require is that it's not in glass containers. There's no glass water bottles, no glass bowls, none of that. So everything, you know, has to be safe, because, you know, anything could be used as the weapon. But my food budget is totally unnecessary if you're like really strict on a budget. You know, if you want to bring stuff from home, you can. My sister usually does when she goes with her family, but this is just because, you know, we're 2 single adults going into the park and, you know, just trying to enjoy the atmosphere and whatnot. So food is gonna be, I'm gonna break it down into food and snacks. So the first category is just, you know, what we're gonna have as actual meals. So the first thing that we usually do is Starbucks, just because I wake up like at 5:30, drive to her house, and then we leave and then we get to the park like around 8 o'clock, so we're pretty dead asleep and starving, so we get Starbucks to wake us up. Last time my drink was like $4.61, so I'm budgeting out $5 for that. And this also helps to not buy drinks at the restaurants because you already have a drink, so you know that additional cost just, you know, gets eliminated. The next thing I'm gonna do is the Carnation Cafe. I do have reservations. Sorry if the sun is coming in and out. I am in front of a natural lighting window, and LA seems to want to be gloomy, raining, and then sunny all at the same time. But anyway, back to this. So the Carnation Cafe, I do have reservations, and I'm pretty excited. I am gonna get the fried steak and eggs, and I was looking at pictures and everything, and this looked like the yummiest thing. I wanted waffles, but I'm like, nah, I got pancakes last time, so I'm gonna do steak and eggs, and this one is $17. And when I do like full numbers, this is rounded up with taxes, so $5 because it was $4.61, so $5, and then this was like $15, but with taxes it's like 16 something, so I'm doing 17. So I'd rather over budget than under budget, because you know, you never want to be stuck at the park with, you know, less cash than what you planned for. So, and then the last full meal that we're gonna have is the Hungry Bear. Last time we went and I did 3 restaurants, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we didn't get to the dinner one just because we were so stuck with everything else. So for lunch we're gonna have the Hungry Bear, because you know, after walking so much, you get to have like this will be like around 8 a.m. or 9, and then when it's like around 2 or 3 we're gonna have lunch. So that I'm gonna go to the Hungry Bear, and this time I've made up my mind. We're gonna get the barbecue double cheeseburger, just because it looks so good and I'm really excited for it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna get it with a Coke, because that is not included, and Coke. And that one, in estimation, was $20, so I'm gonna keep it at $20. That's the money I didn't use last time, so I was pretty content with that. So that is gonna be my food budget. So let me see if I have a total. So let me use another Kina print sticker, my total. Now if you hear the background, that is my boyfriend. He's here in the shower, so yeah, if you hear him, I'm sorry. So let's do calculator. So let's do $5 plus 17 plus 20. We have $42 that I have just for dining in, like a sit down and eat something. So that's that. The next thing that I have is souvenirs. So no, that's a lie. Snacks. I did say I was gonna break this into 2 categories. So the next one is snacks. Now they're having at the park right now, they're having Get Your Ears On, and with that it includes like a lot of yummy, you know, experimenting snacks that I want to actually try, and it's only for that time that the Let's Celebrate Mickey celebration is going on. So for snacks, I do want to go to 2 places. One is Pluto's, and right there they do have it's a hot dog. It's called the mac and cheese. Yeah, it's called the, oh, it's actually bacon mac and cheese. Bacon mac and cheese foot long hot dog. Hot dog. And this one is, let me see, $9. This is an estimated of $9. And if you guys didn't know, if you go to Disneyland.com right there, you can go and search their dining reservations and whatnot, and they have all their menus, they have all their pricing on there. So if you ever want to be like planning a Disney trip and you don't know how much food is going to cost, just go there. They have everything that you need to think about and the prices, and you'll be good to go. Then you can actually set your, you know, your itinerary like I do for like what you want to do in expense wise. So yeah, so after that I also want to try one more place, and it's called the what is it called? Troubadour. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the Troubadour Tavern. And right here I do want to get, it's called the Jumbo Bavarian Pretzel Bavarian. Hopefully I'm spelling that right. And it's basically like a pretzel with hot Cheetos sprinkled in cheese, and I want to try that. So pretzel. And if you guys haven't seen it, just look it up on Instagram or online. Well, I couldn't see any videos on it, but if you go to Instagram and just put Jumbo Bavarian Pretzel from Disneyland, it'll pop up and you'll see it. It looks really good. And who doesn't like hot Cheetos? And I've been craving pretzels all month long, so I'm gonna get this. But this one is $12, so this is pretty expensive for a pretzel, but I want it nonetheless. So, and I have my itinerary there that I'm looking at. So then $9 plus 12, I'm looking at $21 worth of snacks that I want to buy. Total is $21 for snacks. Bam. And then last but not least, I do have my souvenir category. Now, I don't think it's gonna fit here, but I'm gonna make it fit regardless because I got that page. But let's just fill this one in. So next is souvenirs. And this is what's making my budget really expensive, just because there's like a certain item that I do want. The first ones I started watching the Gold Project, and then she kind of introduced me to Disney Kitty. I think that's her name, and they just started talking about pins, so I started getting into pins, but I'm not gonna go too crazy. But I do want 3 pins. They're usually like $12 each, so I just want 3 to commemorate the one I went for my birthday this time, and then my anniversary that's coming up, and they're usually $12, so I'm estimating $36 just for pins alone. And that's just a maybe. I might just get 1, or I might just get all 3, depends what pins I find that day. But the one thing that I really do want is a hoodie. It's the Let's Celebrate hoodie for the Mickey anniversary that's going on. And this hoodie is literally called Let's Celebrate, and it's like a white hoodie, but with the inside hooded is like blue with all the Mickey friends in it, and it's so pretty. The only thing, it's like $60 or $65 or something like that, so I estimated an expense of $70. I might not get it just because I want to see it in person and see if I truly really like it. But yeah, this is what's making my budget extremely expensive. It's just the souvenir section, because this totals up to be $106, just this alone. So I might or might not do this, but I put it in there just in case I do get the spending bug when I'm at the park and whatnot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my big old total there, just because I did run out of space. And let me see if I have, no, I don't have a sticker with me. Let me see, I'm actually gonna use this arrow right here. So the total budget that I have, let's add it up. So I have 25, no, I have 13 plus 42 plus 21 plus 106. My budget is 182. Now, if you've seen my last cash envelope stuffing video, you did see that this was already fully funded. There is 183, just in case I miscalculated tax or something like that. But yeah, this is my Disneyland budget. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and in my next video you'll see me stuff the envelopes. I'm still debating which envelopes I'm gonna take. I'm not sure if I'm gonna reprint the ones from the Budget Mom, or if I'm just gonna use some regular cash envelopes. But this is my Disneyland budget that is gonna happen on Monday. All right, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.